I think about this every single day because I truly believe that giving is the best form of loving. And it immediately disintegrates all of that competing ego. So I'm going out every day now to try to find ways to give more. And today I'm doing that through this story. So if you'd like to know what I'm giving, keep watching, keep learning, keep listening. Okay, so here's the thing. I've been working as a digital marketing entrepreneur for about 8 years now. Created my own business called Rockstar Digital, which grew into an agency that at one point was employing about 10 people. And through those experiences working with A-list recording artists all the way to independent people that you may not have heard of, I learned one key thing throughout that entire time as an entrepreneur. And that one key thing is that giving when you are full is everything. There's nothing else. But giving when you are empty is nothing, and there is nothing else. You see, that's the cause of burnout, really. And for me, that burnout came after I didn't take the time for me, after I didn't take the rest I needed, after I didn't look inside for the answers and for my own energy and to love myself. Is this any of this resonating with you? Have you ever done something or helped someone else or put all your time and energy out in one direction only to realize that it's not truly serving you? What's worse than that feeling of being an empathetic, loving, caring individual on planet Earth who just wants to help everyone, who wants to give the world energy and yet feels empty? This can cause extreme anxiety and sadness and depression and loneliness, and mostly cause the confidence inside of us to wane slowly over time. And nothing can replace confidence, nothing. And you can't just learn confidence. You have to practice it. You have to believe in yourself more than any person believes in you in the world. It's really difficult to do, but it's only difficult if we don't have a plan. And I believe that everybody's plan, everybody's mini philosophy, their approach to their daily life, right, should be one of tremendous self-love and care every single day, to reflect internally as to what we're feeling, what we're thinking, what we're emoting, what we're sharing. Because if each and every one of us took 5 minutes or less every single morning to look inside of ourselves rather than grabbing our phone first thing out of bed, what would happen? What would happen if we asked ourselves, how do we feel? What's going on in our mind, in our body, in our spirit, in our consciousness? Where is our energy coming from? And then really check in with what we're grateful for, right? So we're scanning our body and our mind, but then we're noticing and being aware of what we're grateful for, what we have right now, And most oftentimes that's our body, our mind, our consciousness. It's the same thing, right? So it's important to scan into it just to know, hey, I'm alive another day. This is amazing, right? Like this life is incredible. Oh, wait, that's right. My body and my mind are here. This is what I'm grateful for. I'm noticing, and then I'm grateful for the things I'm noticing. I mean, that's only like 15, 20, 30 seconds. Done. You're better than 99% of the people on earth, meaning better off because you're taking care of yourself. Not better than, just better off. You're starting your day in a more positive way. Okay, the third thing within that 5-minute span is to really ask yourself, why do I care so much? This is a question that I struggle with every day. And by struggle, I mean I'm practicing a way to plan a flow through this idea. So a struggle can actually be an opportunity, right? And I see this struggle as an opportunity, but I see so many people struggling with this and not seeing the opportunity that I just have to say something. Okay, this last little bit is really important. What or why do I care so much about what I care about? Right? Really dig deep. Okay, why do I care? The truth of the matter is, if we really dig deep, and we peel the layers, not because I'm making money or because I need to be important or I need to be noticed or I need to be understood. Like all of these things, we peel back the layers and just get to the core human nature element and answer to that question. Most of those answers will sound something along the lines of, because I have family and friends that I love, because I love this life, because I truly believe in myself or other people, because I really love loving, right? Because I have this energy I need to express. Those are usually the most organic and foundational answers to the question of why do I care so much? And so if we answer that question with our actions, using that as an approach, a mini philosophy, then aren't we doing the things that we care about in the most fluid and flowing and positive way possible? Meaning that if we're able to scan our body, our mind, our consciousness, and be aware of that in the moment, wake up and be aware, then we're able to say, wow, look at all the things I'm grateful for that I have at my disposal right here, right now, regardless of my situation. Meaning regardless of where you are, what you're doing, what type of money you have, what situation you're in, you can scan this, be aware of this, and be grateful for this, right? So it doesn't require money. It doesn't require access, doesn't require knowing someone or having some sort of connection or mentorship or having an ability to access a certain education. It just requires the commitment of waking up every day and doing that one thing, being aware of it, scanning through our mind and our body and our consciousness, and then being thankful for it. Another day on this beautiful earth. But last but not least, why do I care so much, right? Why do I care so much? And those foundational answers can act as the springboard from which you leap into the world every day. You leap out into the world and you use that energy, which is a source energy, the same energy that we all have, that all living things on this planet, all ecosystems have, that source energy. It just is. Whether we choose to think about it or acknowledge it or believe in it is totally up to us. But it still exists each and every day. It allows our heart to beat, our blood to pump, our mind to think, the impulses and expansion and contraction of our cells, the living and the dying that exists every single day, in every cell, in every atom, in every bit and byte of information and energy that is transacted, expressed, and exchanged throughout the entire world. Not just as humans, but animals and plants and elements. All of that have the same foundational principle of it just is. The things that are moving just are. But we have this incredible opportunity. Why? Well, because we're sentient beings with the ability to choose what we do and why we do it, and then figure out how. We have all of those abilities wrapped up in one incredible brain, one incredible body, and the connection between that allows for our consciousness to emanate outward. Pretty wild, right? So if we answer that question, why do I care so much? When we go out into the world, most likely we'll go out with positive energy from that source foundational energy, and we will give to the world. Give what, Robby? What do you mean, give to the world? Do I have to write a check to a foundation or a nonprofit? Do I have to adopt a puppy? Do I have to show up at every single march or rally or activist event? Do I have to participate in every single club and community and sport and idea? And do I have to go to every single class and book my schedule full if I'm a client or if I'm a student, or book my schedule full with clients as an entrepreneur? Does a full schedule filled with partial commitments really do the same for us as just recognizing, being aware, being grateful, and answering why? I don't know. I'll let you answer that. I'll let you to explore that. But that's my gift today. A practice, a philosophy, an approach to daily life that allows us to wake and understand our source energy that exists every day, that's there waiting for us in our sentient, powerful ways to grab a hold of that opportunity, squash the overwhelm, and bring that out into the world. It's incredible, right? It's an incredible thing. And then what's the ripple effect? What do you think the ripple effect of that is? If giving is the best form of loving, and if you can only truly give when you're from a place, when you're filled up, that's the whole point of this, right? To take that moment to fill yourself up in the morning before anything else starts or interrupts your day or takes you or pulls you away. It's that giving that matters most. Your energy, your presence. That's what matters most. Not how much money you have or the car you drive or the house you have or the goals you have or how good you believe you are in your endeavors, or whether your family or kids are progressing or successful in any apparent way, shape, or form. That's not what's important. What's important is, are you taking time to accept and be aware and love yourself for what you are each and every day, whether you try or not, and then being grateful for that, and then emanating that energy outward while answering the question, why do you care so much about the things that you care about? The ripple effect is unlimited. Wouldn't you agree? That if more people did that, if you did that, if I did that, if you did that, if all of us did that, 5 minutes, that's it. 5 minutes and we unlock the riches of all that? Count me in. Count me in. So what about you? Are you in? Are you going to take me up on this challenge? Do I have to make it a challenge so that way you take me up on it? Should I make a 30-day challenge, a 30-day mindful awakening challenge? Because literally you are waking up every day, you're being mindful, and then you're awakening from it, right? The mindful energy awakening challenge. What should we name this? I don't care, it doesn't matter. The point is, if I'm writing about it, I'm doing it. So if you see any quotes or passages or poems or words in my feed, in my stories, any photos that I've taken, stories I've written, they're coming from the heart because I care. They're coming from a place of experience because I went through it, I did that thing. And if I'm offering a suggestion, it's because I've either tried it myself, done it myself, or are planning on practicing it and getting it better at it myself as well. I'm certainly not some master teacher who knows more than you do. I'm simply just someone called to share my experiences in this life in hopes that some of the things that I've understood along the way can be expressed and shared outwardly so that you may find little breadcrumbs within that resonate with you and offer an ability to unlock and disengage and disconnect from this monotonous reality in society that we seem to have. Let's break free from the chains and from the cages that we place upon ourselves, sometimes unknowingly, and let go, let grow. Okay? So are you going to take me up on the challenge? 5 minutes in the morning every day before you grab that phone. Do those 3 things. I hope I broke it down simple terms to understand it. And get out there and share your true energy to the world. I can't wait to see it. That's my gift to you today, and that's what I'm going to try to do moving forward too. If you're curious about anything that I'm doing beyond this, hit my profile, drop me a DM, because my goal is to create a community of change-making, artistic, creative folks who want to mindfully grow. And so this is my next endeavor, and I take it extremely seriously, but I also want to have a lot of fun with it and have a lot of joy through it. So if this resonates with you, reach out to me, say hello, drop a comment, reply, say hi. Try it out once and then come back. And if you'd like to dig deeper on it, I'm opening up free sessions to speak with people one-on-one. Just think of me as like a growth partner in your life. Someone who you can rely on and lean on, who you can call and talk to, who you can share ideas with, and who, if you need, can take you into that next step of sharing your gifts out into the world, especially through digital platforms, websites, social media, and beyond. Whether that's messaging or videos or text or writing or home pages or blog posts or whatever it may be that you want to put out in the world. Artistic expressions, songs, albums, tours, books. We need, I truly believe we need more awakened souls to express themselves deeply and truthfully out in the world. And I intend to help be that catalyst, be that partner, that change agent, that change-making resource for you, so that you can realize and recognize your true potential as a human being, as someone that truly deeply cares and who truly deeply wants to impact this world in a positive way. I, for one, want to leave this place better than I found it, and I want to leave breadcrumbs behind that prove that I was doing that, so that others can pick up where we all left off and keep charging towards a world that's a heaven on earth. We have all the abilities, all the tools, all the opportunity, all the education at our fingertips, right there, ready for us to take it and run with it. So let's not be overwhelmed by this opportunity. I know there's a lot going on in the world right now. Let's not be distracted by it. Let's take those 5 minutes every single morning and let's run with it and see where it takes us. All right, digital family? Thanks so much for listening. I know this is a really, really long story. I probably should just put it in my feed. I don't really know how all of this works. I'm getting better. I'm really getting better at it. I'm just trying to flow when I'm feeling the flow. So if you feel me, digital high five, peace and love out to you. Stay curious, stay courageous until the next time our paths cross, digitally or physically. Sending you all the best love and all the best vibes. Bye.